Hello, this is Jan from Red Toad Art Studio, and today we are going to work at learning how to draw a star. Now, a star is such a simple shape made up of straight lines, and yet it can be very hard to draw a good star. And in fact, I still struggle with it, but I can give you a few tips that might help you draw a good star. So let's get at it. You will need a piece of paper, just a piece of sketching paper or copy paper will do, a pencil, any old pencil will do, and an eraser. And you might also just want to download our free instruction sheets on how to draw a star from our website at redtoadartstudio.com. And actually, there's just a few steps to draw the basic star to this point. And then we can fancy it up if we want down to this star. So let's begin. The first thing you'll need to do is think about the letter A. Basically, we're going to make a simple letter A to begin with. Now, I have looked up all kinds of tutorials online. And they're either very simple and they don't give you a lot of information. Like, to be honest, I'm not telling you how wide to make this angle. And if you want to get very particular about your star being perfect, you will want to use some rulers and your compass and things like that, perhaps. We're not going to get that hard. We want to just draw a good freehand star for some of our art. So let's draw something that looks like an A, a capital A. And then lightly mark about a third of the way down, another third of the way down, and then down here's the end. So you're going to divide this up into thirds, just lightly. Now, where I get into trouble, I tend to make this third, I cheat it and make it too short. So I'm going to move it down a little bit. Right there. How's that? And where you place these will make a difference in what your star looks like. It won't necessarily look bad. It will just be a different shaped star. And then this distance here, we want to go out about the same difference, just straight. So just eyeball that. Does that look about the same length as this right here? And then we want to come across and do the same thing. Now you can see our star is coming out already. Once you've done that, the rest of this is super easy. Come down to the bottom of this leg, come up and meet that. Same to this side. Go down and meet at the bottom. And look at that. Look at your star. Isn't that a pretty good star? And then obviously you'll want to strengthen these lines on the outside. And that was just made in a few seconds. And then erase the inside lines that you don't want there. Now, this isn't a literal star, obviously. Stars in the sky don't look like this, but when we draw kind of illustrative art or cartoony art, we kind of like to do stars that look like this because they're cute. And there we go. There is a nice star, just that easy. Now, if you do this different and make these different widths, and let me even show you real quickly. What if I do a real skinny A here? What's going to happen? It's hard for me to make myself do a skinny A. This guy hasn't eaten enough lately. A skinny crooked A, in fact. Hey, let's still do our thirds and be generous with the top third. Do the same steps. Give him his arm about the same length as what that third is. Connect. And connect. Now this star is just a little bit skewed. And when you look at him from the side, he still is a little bit. But you know what? He's not really a bad star, is he? Even that way. Of course, we would want to erase these insides. And it's still not a bad star. So let's see what it looks like if we do a super fat V. Whoa, we'll make him big. He's had a lot of chocolate lately, like I have had. Mark our thirds with a generous top. Make our arm. Connect the bottom to the top. And now what we have is a nice fat star. And you notice the bottom legs are bigger than the top. What would we call the head? But we still have a decent star. I think the kind of a medium angle that looks like a capital A is still our best way to make a nice looking star. Now if you want to fancy it up and make one of these are super easy once you get to this state. So let's draw a star down here, and we'll do like our medium A. A generous top third, and another third. Now, I don't know if that was generous enough. There we go. Draw our arm across. Attach the foot to the foot to the hand kind of thing. There we go. Now, I kind of got off there, but that's okay. You get the idea. Let me erase these extra lines. Now we do need to get rid of these inner lines. That's not really that bad of a star, is it? Even though I thought it was going to be way crooked. Put a small dot in the center, just as a reference point. Come down from the tip of each of these star legs. Go to the tip from the center. You should have 5 lines when you're done with this. Okay, once you've done those, now come from the center to these inner points. And then to really make that stand out, you color a shadow in every other one of these. In fact, I'm going to get my softer pencil that will color this darker so you can see it well. And just color that in. Now take your time. I'm hurrying, so I'm not really doing a great job of shading this smoothly. But if this was a piece of art, I'd want to take more time. And then, to move to the next one, just be sure you skip one and go to the next one. And do that all the way around your star. There we go. Isn't that a cute finished star? So I hope this has made sense. Remember, really how the shape of your star turns out is determined by how wide you do your A and how generous or not so generous you are with this top third. And just play around with this. After a few stars, you'll find out you're making really good stars. And also, if you like that kind of... well, you see in storybooks a lot. You can take one of these stars. I'll do it right here on this one. This one's not the best of stars, but instead of a pointed edge, afterwards, go out and just give it a curved edge, and you'll have those cute little stars with faces in them that they'll do. See, like that? Just go around those points. And then you'll want to erase the excess in the middle. And clean it all up. And there you have a nice little rounded pointed star. Hey, you can put a face in it. There's a happy star. You can do all kinds of things with these stars now. So have fun with these stars. Draw a bunch of stars. Draw big stars. Draw little stars. You know, that size of a star. Have fun with this, and we will be back with the next video. And I will say bye-bye for now.